The blackout continues. Theft, frozen and bursting pipes, and biting cold have become everyday reality for parts of Berlin. On January 5, 2026, the city's southwestern districts plunged into a crisis previously known mainly from disaster movies. Tens of thousands of households were cut off from electricity, heating, and hot water. The city has quite literally frozen, with forecasts predicting nighttime temperatures dropping to -9 degrees Celsius. Streets are shrouded in darkness, elevators are out of service, and transportation has been partially paralyzed. Residents are improvising, trying to survive winter nights without functioning infrastructure. The lack of power has disabled pumps and heating system controls, leaving even coal or pellet-heated apartments cold. Energy providers say electricity may return as early as Thursday, but the consequences of the outage will be felt much longer. In places, Berlin looks like a partially abandoned city. Many residents have gone to stay with relatives in districts where the power grid is still functioning, while others have found shelter in community centers and parishes. In Zeildorf, dozens of camp beds have been set up in the town hall, although some people have chosen to remain in their apartments despite indoor temperatures dropping to around 10 degrees Celsius. The most difficult situation affects families with children, the elderly, the sick, and those requiring constant care, who often cannot leave their homes. There is also growing fear that the city's critical infrastructure was destroyed far too easily. A lack of electricity means not only cold, but also serious material losses. Freezing pipes burst, causing flooding and costly repairs, while chilled apartments encourage dampness and mold. Darkness and abandoned homes have also contributed to a rise in crime. Police are warning of burglaries and urging residents to remain vigilant. People are trying to secure their property and simulate occupancy. At the same time, solidarity is visible across the city. Parishes and community centers are offering hot meals, shelter, and basic assistance, while volunteers work around the clock. According to security services, the blackout was the result of sabotage. The far-left group Vulcan has claimed responsibility for an attack on a gas power plant in the Lichterfelde district. Cables were reportedly destroyed using incendiary materials. 2/3 of the 45,000 affected households were still without power after 2 days. Experts stress that the attack posed a real threat to human life. Authorities say electricity should be restored by Thursday, but the effects of the blackout will remain with residents for a long time. Damaged infrastructure, financial losses, and the loss of a sense of security have become a brutal reminder of how fragile everyday life in a modern city can be, and how vital the protection of critical infrastructure truly is.